Flying minge, you fucking minge, flying minge. You.
It definitely sounds like a British slang term.
Yeah, right?
Don't get me started on British slang terms. First, Pikmin was affected by British
Oh
slang.
my gosh, it was.
And now Fairly Odd Parents is affected by British slang.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Shit's crazy. Yeah, in the reboot, they renamed Poof to something else because apparently Poof means something offensive in
I thought it was Puff. I thought Puff was an offensive term in England, but Poof is too.
I don't know.
Well, how would you like it to be called a poof?
Yeah,
you poof.
Okay, don't like it that much anymore.
Oh gosh,
yeah.
Wollywog was changed.
Get out of here, you fucking poof.
We just lost all our English viewers.
Now that we've lost all the English, British, and whatever else-ish.
Yeah, they renamed Poof to Perry.
Perry?
Yeah.
That's a terrible name.
P-E-R-I, Perry.
Oh, that's even worse than I could imagine. I was trying to think of the anti-fairy name. That'd be like IREP?
Probably.
It'd
be weird if they kept him as Foop.
The callback.
Series writer, producer, star. God, how do you say that name? Ashley Crystal Hairston explained the name change in a social media post. The former name is a slur in many countries and cannot be used. Hairston wrote on X.
But was it meant to be? Because if it was never meant to be, I don't think there should be a problem with it.
As a base take.
Well, I really doubt that they meant to do it.
That's what I was saying.
Just a children's show being like, well.
When Butch Hartman and the Nickelodeon execs were cooking up the cool new thing to add to their show, I doubt they were thinking of slurs too.
They're thinking, what's a magical name? Poof, like magic. Wow.
Let's name him after the giant text cloud that pops up every time a fairies teleport.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a great name.
That's probably not a good introduction to it, but from what I hear, the Fairly Odd Parents reboot is actually pretty goated. I haven't seen it.
So you would give it a thumbs up?
I mean, if I watch it and I like it, I might.
Anyways, that's a great topic segue, as we always do here at the NFO podcast.
Very professional segue.
To our topic of today.
Is it bad that it completely flew over my head?
That's why I'm here. I know the topic like the back of my hand. I have to look at it a few times to make sure that it's still there. But yeah, today's topic is thumbs.
All right. Well, let's start off with my first thumb-related topic. And as the topic of counting with your fingers, are you one of those freaks who starts with your thumb when counting from 1 to 10? Or do you start with your pointer finger like a normal person?
Again, that's regional. That can be regional. We don't want to throw a poof in here and be offensive to a region.
Oh no, I can't. Oh Jesus Christ! I can't hold like the the thumb to ring finger on my left hand. Disaster. Oh geez. So yeah, I'm definitely index counting.
Yep. When I say I'm number 1, I don't give anybody a thumbs up. Correct.
Right.
So Cameron, you gonna tell us what you are? You're just gonna leave us in the dark.
Oh no! I'm an index guy.
That's great. I'm glad we're all indexes.
On this topic of thumbs, I'm glad we're all indexes.
Yeah, get your thumbs out of here.
Look, man, every culture has the naughty finger, the naughty no-no finger, which you shouldn't be pointing at people. For us, it's the one right in the middle, which also happens to be the one that's easiest to point out.
That's a great internet video. Daddy finger, where are you? Here I am.
I've never
Well,
heard this
well,
before.
actually, what you fail to understand about that, Gavin, is is that it is technically the same video. They just like repainted it 100 million times with different pop culture characters to appeal to the oh, is that is that PewDiePie? You wonder, is that PewDiePie in the fingers? Oh, no.
What's going on?
You lost me at finger.
It's a part. It's one of the content farm communities, as they say. The YouTube channel's dedicated to like the parents who leave their babies on an iPad to watch brain rotting YouTube content all day. That's one of the stuff that'll frequently show up for them.
Oh,
The Finger Family stuff. Yeah. No, it's great content. I recommend it. If you suck on your thumb because you're a baby,
Oh my gosh!
I'm off the fucking chain.
Oh man!
oh,
I was not ready for that. Great.
That brought it full circle. You like that segue?
I do.
Anyways,
I thought you were gonna bite your thumb at me or something, but yeah, that works.
and
I dare
no,
say, sir,
I
did
don't
you bite your
live-
thumb?
I bite my thumb, but not at you,
That's all I
or
can
whatever
make
he
out.
says. Yeah,
Yeah, he says something like that.
I do bite my thumb.
at you, but I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel, sir?
You bite your thumb? Yeah, that's
References.
I hear that. I sometimes, well, I don't, but I hear about the bite your thumb thing and how that was a very offensive no thing to do back in Shakespeare's time, and I'm like, it's so weird. Why would anybody get offended by that?
And then
But
somebody
I
bit their thumb
realized
at you?
I wouldn't care if somebody bit their thumb at me.
But they
If
did
somebody
it
bit-
at you.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
if somebody farted at you, you'd be kind of offended.
yeah, that's a fart. That's I think way
Completely
differently. If
different.
somebody bit their own thumb, I'd be
Yeah, they
I'd
start
be more
bleeding on you?
disturbed.
Well, they bit it and like flung their thumb at you, so that's like spit and thumbnail. That's gross. Like a
I'd be-
fart.
That's
I'd be mad-
grody, man.
I'd be mad then, but that's not what biting your thumb is. That's just like
Well, that's what
utilizing-
biting your thumb at somebody is, though. I think
I mean,
maybe
if
not as intentional of getting spit and shit on people, but you know, I know.
I'm pretty sure it was just facing somebody and aggressively biting the tip of your thumb while facing them. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
That could be too. I've only watched the video 7 times in like 18 years ago, so I couldn't tell you. Like that bit we just tried to repeat, we could get about 4 words in, and then we're like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
we could do that bit
that's the
again.
reference."
Yeah.
I dare say, you bite your thumb at me.
I do say, do you bite your thumb? Me, do you?
I dare say,
Dare
did
say.
you bite your thumb at
Oh, sorry,
me?
Shakespearean. I dare say, if
I didn't say it.
I
Do
dare
you-
say, did you fucking bite your thumb at me?
myth,
Come hither.
No, you couldn't
You
say fuck back then. You
fool.
had to say fornicate. You fornicate, Neff. Bite your thumb at me, F.
Come hither and say that
man, I
and say that to my face.
feel like that's a personal question. Do you fornicate? Goodness gracious.
Do you fornicate, sir?
No, but I do bite my
fornicate
thumb,
with you,
sir.
I do fornicate, sir, but not at you, sir.
Oh gosh.
Oh, is that what you were hoping this topic would be? Oh, no, wait, it was Max who came up with it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The person who's not here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something
but but he's not here, so we're free to ruin his topic as much as we want.
Of course.
Hey, he can't do anything about it.
That's true. He can't do anything about it. Pops in right now. He's like, "What did you guys say about my thumbs?"
Yeah, let's talk about thumbs over here.
Actually, we're not. We're talking about Fornicating.
Alright. So, I was about to ask a stupid question. It was gonna
About
be
fornicating?
no, it was
Oh.
a thumb related question. I was gonna
Oh.
ask
Get
what
that
the
out of
foot
here.
equivalent to a thumb would be. I'm like, oh, it's stupid. That's the big toe, obviously. What else
Is
would
it?
it be?
Yeah, because the pinky toe's the pinky, so the big toe
Oh,
would have
you're
to be
right.
the
You're
thumb.
right. You sure it's
Yeah.
not like? Wow, it could be like the middle toe. Maybe
Why would
That's
it
the middle
be
finger. What do you
Why would
mean?
it be the middle toe?
like it could be. I didn't say it was.
That's what I'm saying. The pinky toe could be the
They're
index.
Right, look at the
The
similarities.
middle toe could be anything other than the middle finger.
Riley, look at the similarities for a second, okay? They're both the fattest phalange on their respective limbs. They're both
Also, probably the
innermost.
strongest, if I had to guess.
Yeah, that too.
Well, you don't know my
They're
toes. I've
They're
got
You don't know my
all-
fingers.
I've got the double toe,
the double toe.
not the double toe.
The
They're
legendary
also
double
the-
toe.
They're also the innermost phalange on their respective appendages.
I was just playing
And,
devil's advocate. I just wanted to spice it up.
Well, now you get treated like the devil. You get treated like a bad guy now because you played his advocate.
And they're also both the easiest, debatably, phalange to injure on their respective things.
I agree that being debatable.
Sorry,
Like
what we say about
like
phalanges?
you could easily like smack your big toe against like a stray chair leg just as easily as you could accidentally smash in your thumb with a hammer when nailing something to a wall. That's what I'm getting at.
Okay, sure. But I think I've hammered my pointer finger more. If I had to guess.
Well,
Of course,
I've
I miss
I have
up, you miss down. That's the difference between us.
yeah, true.
I feel like I was paying attention, but what?
But then tools got involved and Riley was lost.
Yeah, you know me, Mr. Tool Man.
It's alright, I had to teach Jack how to use a drill. It's cool.
I know how to use a drill.
Jack didn't.
You just turn it on, man.
Didn't he
I did.
attend
That's pretty
shop
much it.
class with
He
you?
was in shop class.
That's where I had to teach him.
Oh, that's what I'm about. I thought you just meant like yesterday I had to go teach.
Look,
Yeah,
I
yesterday
had-
Jack was doing anything to his apartment. Yeah, right. Are you kidding me?
I had no shop class experience when I first worked a drill in the stage, the backstage thing I had to do for the film class.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And like even I knew like how to at least kind of operate a drill. I wasn't so good at keeping the screw steady, but
Uh-huh.
you know,
Forward arrow means you're going forward.
Yeah,
Backwards arrow means you're going backwards. You know.
I knew how to
Naturally.
drill is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
I need to be taught how to.
Like some people.
Like so. Yeah, I like talking about people that aren't here. It's easy because they can't fight back.
Absolutely wrecked.
Yeah, do you two have any thumb related things to talk about?
Unrelated things.
It could be a personal thumb story, or it could be like a funny piece of thumb media that you remember. Anything that relates to the topic of thumb.
I broke my thumb drive.
Oh,
I think that counts.
that
Thumbs
sounds
in-
thummy.
Yeah, you know, after multiple years of use of plugging and unplugging the plastic like bit that you would plug it in.
Oh, well, that's your problem. You're plugging in the plastic end. You're supposed to plug in the metal end, silly.
Yeah.
Sorry, the plastic bit surrounding the metal plug-in slot started to
That's why.
crack,
Okay.
and it wouldn't. Yeah, well, actually, it probably still would work, but you know, it's too risky at this point. And then
Sure,
there's
sure.
the haunted thumb drive at Gavin's, or I guess Jack's.
What?
You know where my thumb drive, aka known as flash drive, decided to do that bend when it was plugged in my computer. Just
Oh,
woke up and it was just
yeah.
bent
Just
at,
bent itself.
at a
Yeah.
45-degree angle.
That just sounds like a skill issue if you
The
ask.
skill issue, nobody was near it. We had the haunted light, and then the thumb drive. Oh boy. And nothing else happened.
Nothing. That was our nothing happened moment. I just pleased all of our One Piece fans by saying that. You're welcome.
Oh, thank goodness. We had to get some pop culture reference going, or else our podcast would have been doomed.
What do you mean? We had Shakespeare. That's pop culture.
Is that considered pop culture now?
Yeah. They make us read his stuff in schools. I imagine he has to be pop culture.
Got to be
No?
popular enough.
Yeah. Or else, why would they have us read his literature, his plays? You know.
You know what? You're making more and more sense.
There's Gavin. You got any thumb incidents?
Oh, thumbsticks. No, my thumbs have always served me pretty good. Oh no, wait, I do have a thumbstick.
Oh.
It was me being very stupid.
Oh.
Believe it or not, me.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, I was messing with a pressure washer because that's what I did for a job for a while. And I cut off the engine that was attached to the
Cut off my
pressure washer,
photo.
and I released all the pressure, I thought, until it was nothing but a trickle. I was playing with the water. And then I let it sit for a little bit, did my own thing, waited for another pack to come by so I could wash it. And I was like, all right, let me get the pressure out one more time, but let me put my thumb over the nozzle. So I pressed it, and apparently after letting it sit for a while, all the pressure had built back up. So I pressed it, and it tore most of the way through my thumb. And I just, did some paper towels and tape on that bad boy and went back to work. It's like a man do.
As one does to the American dream.
Yeah, after I showed my parents, they were like, wow, I'm surprised you didn't need stitches after all that is now gone. I was like, yep. Goodbye.
Surprised that didn't need stitches.
Yeah. So that's a thumb sit-in that I did.
Thumb sit-in.
Nice.
Is that what they're called? Thumb
It is
sit-ins?
now.
Yeah. So because you said power washer, I looked up Power Wash Simulator, and fuck, it's $25 on Steam. That kind of money to spend.
That is a few bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a game like that, that's more than I would think it would go for.
That's almost like a whole year.
What?
Sorry. Oh, it made way more sense.
Are you talking about like a 25-point buck?
No,
Because $25 is more than a whole deer. It's about 25 actually.
I know. It was funnier in my head.
Okay.
It's also got 8 DLCs, 4 of which are free.
Oh.
But the SpongeBob DLC is not free.
Oh.
That is the most tragic news I have heard in this past hour.
The Alice in Wonderland DLC also not free. Warhammer DLC not free. Back to the Future DLC not free. The rest are free. Base game not free.
Man, it's like they're trying to make a profit or something. Remember when games used to be
on an already expensive game where you do one thing?
Yeah, but they give you lots of things to do that one thing too.
Whatever.
When's the last time you guys have done a thumb rest?
Yesterday.
I don't know, middle school. I was never really into thumb wrestling. I was never really into thumb wrestling community. Hate to tell you, Riley.
Yesterday, Gavin. That caught me off guard.
Yep.
Now, do tell. Did you win?
Of course.
Or did you cheat?
No.
You're thumb wrestling.
Correct. No fingies or nothing, just pure thumb on thumb action.
That's great.
Yeah.
And the last time I even thought about thumb wrestling was during the Courage the Cowardly Dog and Scooby-Doo Death Battle, where they had a brief moment where they thumb wrestled, and their thumbs had little boxing gloves on them.
Oh yeah.
Their thumbs beat the fuck out of each other. That was good. I liked that. And I never thought of thumb wrestling again after that.
I think I've done thumb wrestling in the past 2-ish months.
Oh.
I don't
My-
recall
my
if I
thumb-
won, so I probably
My
lost.
thumbs are not equipped for wrestling. Okay, they're gonna get their asses beat.
Ever watch that on Cartoon Network or whatever it was, where there's just a brief snippet of dressed up thumbs that would wrestle?
Yeah, I remember that. I don't remember if it was Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon.
Neither do I. I just threw one out and hope it stuck.
I don't recall that, so it's probably Cartoon Network.
No, or it could be Nickelodeon. You just don't remember it. I remember it last.
I know my
where-
Nickelodeons.
Do you?
Nickelodeons.
Do you know your Nickelodeons outside of SpongeBob and the Fairly Odd Parents, and the Jimmy Neutron and the Danny Phantom, and any of the other big Nicktoons? Or do you know some obscure ass Nickelodeon shit like I do?
wasn't like House of Anubis on Nickelodeon?
What the fuck is that?
Oh, it's time for Riley's favorite segment of the series or the episode. House of Anubis.
No.
That's all I wanted to ask it. Oh, it's still picking my voice up. Great. Okay, let me try that again. House of Anubis TV series. Perfect. It was Nickelodeon. Yeah.
I never cared for the live action shows. So.
It is live action, and I think it was supposed to be slightly British humor, but it was supposed to be like mysteries, you know. You had to solve this mystery as the season went on, you know, to figure out what's going on. Ooh.
I guess it's possible I might have seen it in passing, but I never watched it.
My sister and I loved the show. The first 2 seasons were amazing as kids.
The rest,
the third
sucked.
season was terrible, and we got I think for Christmas one year, more recently, probably like 2 years ago now, I got the complete series of House of Anubis, and we were like, oh, this show was great, let's watch it. So we watched the whole first season, and we're like, man, that was garbage. And we didn't watch the second season, sadly, and we never got to the third season because that was the goal. We're like, we never saw the third season. I wonder what happened.
Well, Riley, while you were watching your garbage House of Anubis, I was busy watching a quality Nickelodeon television at the time called Fanboy and Chum Chum. So get on my
gosh, yeah, Fanboy and Chum Chum was on. My dad didn't like that show, so we didn't watch it.
I liked it very briefly, but I really liked it for that very brief time.
Yeah, I feel like we were at like the perfect like people like shit on Fanboy and Chum Chum for being super cringe, which it is, and which they should. And they're like, man, how could kids possibly enjoy this? And I feel like that we were just at the right sweet spot age that they were going for with that show.
Or right at that demographic we needed to be.
It was like whenever Breadwinners came out, I was definitely too old for that shit. And that's not much better than Fanboy and Chum Chum.
Yeah, no, Breadwinners sucked in my eyes.
Is that the one where it was ducks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ducks delivering bread to
yeah.
Photo.
Was that supposed to be like a Uncle Grandpa ripoff thing?
Don't fucking don't disgrace Uncle Grandpa by throwing it in the same vein as Breadwinners.
Fair.
Hey, that's... Also, as someone who's seen both shows, it's nothing like Uncle Grandpa.
Okay. I must be thinking of something else.
No correlation. I don't even think Breadwinners was a ripoff of anything.
Yeah,
Like,
Riley, you're
Breadwinners-
thinking of Aunt Grandma. Come
Yeah.
on.
Like Breadwinners, it started off as like a random ass YouTube short, which Nickelodeon saw, bought the rights to, and decided to make a whole show out of. That's the story of Breadwinners.
Wow. That's why it sucks so much.
Yeah.
It's just like
That's also-
Fred.
And the annoying orange.
Wait,
Well, Annoying Orange was great.
Nickelodeon bought Annoying Orange?
No, Cartoon Network did.
Oh.
And then they realized that no, Annoying Orange is cringe.
Whoa.
It was cringe, man.
It was.
Okay. It was our generation Skibbity Toilet. Come on.
I still don't understand Skibbity Toilet.
Well, neither do I, but
Is that
I'm
is
going
a
to
Gen,
one of these
Gen
days.
Alpha thing?
Yeah. I'm going to try and understand Skibbity Toilet one of these days. Today's not one of those days, though.
Actually, some coworkers at work, we're trying to discuss what words are like Gen Alpha and what words are like our generation and what words are Gen X or Z, right? So we were trying to figure out if Riz was like the alpha equivalent of cringe.
No.
What?
No, they're
Riz
not the
is-
same thing, but like
Oh,
the same idea. Like for not no, what am I trying to say?
I don't know.
For verbiage, like we created the word of cringe, and the alpha those hooligans create the word of riz. Not the meanings. I've royally biffed my whole segment here.
Yeah.
let me try again. What words are per generation? What words do you think of would represent a generation? Like, yeah, let's go with that. Stupid. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Every generation prior, that's their definition for the generation after.
Okay, I'm obviously not getting the question I want to get across.
Got it.
So what?
You're trying to think of like the big slang.
Yeah,
words of
big
each
slang
generation.
words of each generation.
That
Yes.
belong to each generation.
Yes, that is exactly what I'm
That's
going for. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I knew
Gabe.
that's what you were going for from the beginning, but I
Oh,
wanted
Like,
to
when
Thanks,
did-
man.
When did
Yep.
Ninja Turtles come out?
Oh, TMNT,
Is that the
baby.
80s? Oh, well, we get a double dose of Riley's favorite segment. When did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles come out?
1987.
You've already
so
beat
like,
me?
whenever the Turtles were super popular back in the 80s and 90s. No, that was the era of like, whoa, tubular, excellent.
Oh, I didn't even think of Tubular. Yeah, that's definitely
That's like
it's
that's like a 90s slang.
yeah.
type
So
thing.
would that be the millennials, or is that one before millennials?
I think it's millennials. I think 90s is millennials. Maybe
Yeah,
a bit of
I
80s too.
I think you're right. That's the new kids term.
Yeah. We're Gen Z, right?
Yeah, we're Zoomers.
Sorry. We don't want to offend our anybody else who speaks English crowd. Sorry, Gen Z. We're Gen Z.
You're trying to upset everybody with this podcast. We started with the British, and now we're gonna upset
Hey,
all
I'm being inclusive this time.
inclusively, like inclusively
I
dangerous,
said Z and
aggressively
Z.
inclusive.
Inclusivity is still inclusivity, man.
man. Yeah, those Zetters, man.
Oh, damn. We're creating slurs too on this podcast.
What's
'Cause I'm pretty sure ours is probably cringe. That's the word that comes to mind when I think of our generational word.
I'm trying to think of words that we just made up, though. Cringe was already an existing word that we
That's
ruined.
fair. That's fair.
Like, literally.
Fair, yeah.
No, like,
I was gonna say dabbing, but that's not a word we created. That was
Yeah, but we changed the meaning of though for dabbing. When you think of dabbing now,
that's true.
you think of somebody sneezing into their
Yeah.
arm, like I always do.
Yeah, sure.
YOLO.
Oh,
Street
YOLO. Yeah.
Oh yeah, wow.
And
Cameron's on fire with all the words today.
yeah, well, what else? What else did we conjure with our sick little brains?
With our mental acuity, we created many of words like insert the word here and second word. Perfect.
The bomb, is that a thing? Again, that's just a phrase. It's
The
not.
bomb? This is
It might have been
the
before
bomb.
us.
The bomb was definitely like probably a 90s 80s thing, I feel.
But again, that's not a word. That's just a phrase. Changing
Yeah.
the meaning of a word.
Yeah.
Okay, so then what does anybody know what the new kids are saying these days?
Well, they're saying shit like Skibbity, Ohio, Riz, Gyat.
Yeah.
So they're just shortening everything. Except Skibbity. Unless Skibbity is a shortening something.
What? Skibbity is a completely foreign word. Because
Perfect.
that's a lyric in the song that it's remixed from.
Okay.
Like, as for the shortening stuff, I don't know what the fuck you're on about there.
The
Yeah.
Riz. I still don't like Riz.
What's Riz short for?
Charisma.
Is it?
Yeah, that's where.
Oh.
Is
I
that
never thought about it.
If you have Riz, you have high charisma.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's the worst abbreviation of that word. Or shortening, not abbreviation.
Yeah, man, look at all you got there, brother.
Look, man, I said Riz so many times that I use it.
Goddamn, you gonna hit them with that ma? Oh man, you hit them with that ma like crazy. I think Riz is probably the best abbreviation for that word, actually.
You want me to put the
God
You
damn,
gotta
man,
give
you
him
must
that
have some.
ma, man.
God-
That ma like
God-
crazy, bro.
And you,
Bro's got high ass car. Dude's got some crazy car going on there.
Oh shoot, what was it? Cap. I for the longest time I did not understand cap and no cap.
I still don't understand.
Yeah,
Cap.
no cap.
Stop the cat means stop the lion. No cat means no lie.
Yeah.
It's basically a lie.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not lying, no cap. He capping, bro.
Gen Alpha slang words list. Okay.
Just all of them. Give them to me, baby.
So we got Phantom.
Sorry.
Tax. The slang term Phantom Tax is a very recent discovery by Gen Alpha, and its popularity can be attributed to a TikTok parody of the song Ecstasy. And then there's ellipses there, and I'm not going to click the link to read the rest of
Is
it.
Phantom Tax similar to being like shadow banned or some shit?
I have no idea.
Been sent to the
Okay.
shadow realm.
All right. We got
Yes.
Riz. Riley is right. It's short for charisma. Suggests style, charm, or attractiveness.
You know, I just
and
keep
then
up
there's
with.
Good job, Riley.
I
didn't
know my slang.
connect those dots.
No, it's because it bothered me. It bothered me so long. Like, what the heck's Riz? And it still bothers me.
Let's start this off by describing how you actually say gyat, so you don't sound skibbity to the Generation Glass crowd the next time you try to use it. Ellipses. Okay. Sus. Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
good
What?
Huh?
Sussy baka.
Oh.
Yeah.
That
Bop.
is not what I heard.
Okay.
That new song by Olivia Rodriguez is such a bop. I can't stop listening to it. Is that a Gen Alpha thing?
That could not be alpha. That had to be earlier.
Yeah. It's giving. The phrase "it's giving" expresses the vibe
Oh,
someone
God.
is giving off.
I
Although-
genuinely do not like that one.
I've never heard of this one.
I thought that was
God,
gonna
I
be.
hate that one the most.
I
so
thought that was
Although-
gonna be short for Thanksgiving, man. It's
Although
giving,
Gen
bro. Today's giving.
Although Gen Alpha has embraced this slang, its roots go back to the 1980s.
it's like if I showed up in like dad clothes, some random bitch would be like, "It's giving dad vibes."
Oh, that. I was imagining somebody just saying "it's giving" and nothing else.
Oh,
Oh my god, it's giving.
It's
no,
giving, bro.
now that's giving.
It's giving what? What do you mean?
Giving Riz, man. All the Riz over there.
Ratio is another one. In mathematics, the ratio shows how many times one number contains another. For example, if there are 8 oranges and 6 lemons in a bowl of fruit, then the ratio of oranges to lemons is 8 to 6. Similarly, the ratio of lemons to oranges is 6 to 8, and the ratio of oranges is a total amount of fruit is 8 to 14.
Does that mean
That's
the
just
terms taking the L and W were there because L plus ratio is a thing?
Probably. I don't know. Like it says sources from across the web when I typed in Gen Alpha slang words list, and ratio just leads to the definition of ratio according to Wikipedia.
That's the
I
classic.
mean, yeah,
All right.
it's the original slang, brother.
Mathematics.
Ratios.
Yeah.
Mathematics, yeah.
Gavin was right about cap. It means lying, no lying.
No cap.
Drip. Ooh, drip's a good
Oh,
one.
drip.
Drip. Exceptional style. Tom has said, baby got that drip when his baby brother got some new clothes.
Baby brother?
Yeah.
Do you call your little brother baby, Riley?
I
Out of
don't.
curiosity. Hey,
He's-
baby.
Hey,
baby got that
baby.
drip. Ah.
Look at your drip. You're dripping, bro. Sorry, you're
Let's go to
dripping,
the
baby.
pool.
See ya.
He's taller than me.
Is-
It'd be so weird to call him baby.
Hey,
Wait,
baby.
Is the T a
Spill the
Gen
tea.
Alpha thing, or is that
The gossip,
a
right?
Gen Z thing?
That-
Yeah.
That might be
Cares?
our.
I might have
might be
fucking
ours.
Gen
teeth.
Z.
That lady with the video.
Oh,
Spill the
is Karen
tea,
ours?
sister. Spill it.
Did we get the honors of having Karen?
Oh,
I say yeah.
I don't know if that's a good honor or not.
I mean, Karens aren't good, but I think making them, giving them a
Oh,
label that
yeah.
makes them mad is pretty good.
I see. Yeah, yeah.
All right. Skibbity. The word is used by Gen Alpha to start senseless conversations, and it's often to compete with other
Yeah.
people over the ridiculousness of jokes that are ellipses.
It's fucking nonsense and they're stupid. Moving on.
What the fuck?
But that's how.
8.
That's how you know.
Cap
What?
Capital ATE8. This doesn't even. What the fuck? Example. That presentation you gave on the dinosaurs totally 8. You know so much.
Oh, wait, is that a good
That
thing?
sounds too
Science-
similar to like eat shit or something. That sounds bad.
Yeah, it sounds awful. Man, that 8, bro. It sounds like it tanked.
Yeah, that sounds like a negative.
According to lifehacker.com, it's similar to when people say something has aura, I think.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know what that
Yes,
means. So
Having aura basically means like, it basically means like it's fucking cool. They're built different. No.
Like when an anime character has an aura around them.
Oh, sure.
Not necessarily that. It's when it's like when a character in fiction, or I guess real life, does something which just lets you know, oh yeah, that guy has aura. Apparently, this is another slang
Based on
word
that
that
guy.
exists.
I hate this
Delulu.
so much. Just want everybody to know how much I hate this.
Alright. Well, here's the next slang word from Gen Alpha.
I'm sorry I brought this up.
Yeah, you should be, because that's the rest
Yeah.
of the episode now.
All right, this next one is Delulu. He thinks he's example.
Delulu?
He thinks he's going to win the talent show, but he's totally Delulu. Probably
like delusional.
Yeah.
Delulu.
Yeah, like cuckoo.
What the fuck? Find out if you're a Sigma who has aura or a Delulu soy jack in danger of being mogged.
Oh yeah,
What
Soy
the
Jack's definitely
fuck?
a generation after us, I think.
Yeah, probably. Even though
I
it's
don't know
Low
what that
Jack,
is.
whatever.
I don't know what it is, so
lore.
Oh, just type in Wojak and go to images, and you'll figure it out pretty quickly.
every time somebody says
It's not dirty.
just go
This
look at the
time,
images,
this
bro.
this is probably the only.
I don't even know how
time
to
I've told you
spell
and It's
this.
not dirty.
I feel like I don't feel like lore is a Gen Alpha specific thing. I feel like that's a mix of Gen Z and Alpha.
Lore has been a thing since stories have been a thing.
Yeah, but in the slang tense, it just means like background information.
Oh, it's that,
of
okay.
Someone.
Yeah. See, told you.
It's like when we were going to the house, like, what's the lore of the house?
The lore, man. The lore.
No, it's definitely the more memey term of the word. Okay, bet.
Oh, bet. Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah. That's all you need to know about that one. Bet.
Moving on.
I kind of like that one. That one's alright.
Yeah. Goat. The greatest of all time.
Oh, yeah.
That's
That
what
one
you
actually
know.
makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
All right, next one is bussin'.
Oh, yeah.
An Urban Dictionary entry from 2017 describes bussin' as what you would say if something was really good. It is believed to
That should be
originate
bussin'.
from Ave, but ellipses.
Huh?
Another word which Tom and his Gen Alpha friends use for cool is bussin'. Who the fuck is Tom?
He's
You know,
the
Tom.
he's the goat of our
He's the go-to bussin'.
yeah, you
brother.
know Tom Brady?
dailymail.co.uk.
Oh.
Who the fuck is Tom?
you don't know
Alright.
Tom, man. Tom's like one of the best.
These cookies my grandma made are bussin'. I can't get enough of them.
They be bussin', bro.
Bussin' is 80 slang.
bussin',
Come
bussin'.
back around. This isn't even Gen Alpha.
This is
it's
80s.
80s.
It's recycled. Boo.
Boo, get it out of here.
This shit's a fucking fraud. All right, Sigma. I feel like this is
What
definitely
the Sigma?
What the
Wait, no, this is a Gen X thing according to
Yeah, that's us.
PR Daily. Damn.
Oh, wait, no, that's
Sigma's
not us. That's
good
the-
unless you're
that's
saying what the
millennials. Yeah.
Sigma. As far as I know, then it's not the same thing.
What the Sigma is just
Sigma?
what the Sigma just falls under that skibbity section of nonsense.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. What the Sigma? Well, you might as well just say, what the tube of toothpaste?
Yeah, pretty much.
What the shattered glass?
What in the tube of toothpaste are you doing there, buddy?
What the spoon?
Oh gosh, I gotta start using that. What in the tube of toothpaste?
You better. All right,
That's too amazing.
mewing. Building the concept of
That's somewhat
being a
recent.
Sigma, mewing
Yes.
started gaining popularity as another way of looks maxing.
Looks maxing, yeah.
Oh
One of the
gosh.
newer
Sharper
things.
That
jaw.
sound. Was that
I'll
the
be honest.
weird cheekbone thing?
Yes, exactly that.
When I hear the word mewing, that is not what I think of. I
think of
I
Mew
imag-
from Pokemon.
when I think of mewing, I imagine
think of a
somebody
cat.
trying to sound like a cat.
I also think
yeah.
of a cat. Yeah.
I don't imagine people trying to fucking look like handsome Squidward.
I mean, that's what they're doing.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. That's great.
Anyways, that is all the slang terms that popped up for me. I
Oh,
have
thank
proof.
goodness.
Right. Now, Doomer, Riz, and other Gen Z and Alpha slang you might need help decoding. I thought this was gonna. I thought this
I don't
was
need help.
gonna be. Well, this one lists a whole lot more slang. Hang
When
on.
I
Oh,
say I don't
no.
need. Oh.
Gavin, you
Okay.
know we've grown old when we don't understand the youth.
All right.
I understand it. I just don't like it.
Okay, you know we've
Which
grown
also
old
makes me old.
when you dislike the youth.
I've never liked the youth when I was a youth. What do you mean?
Well, maybe you're just always old.
All right, fair enough.
All right. I'll let's see. 8 done particularly well, particularly regarding clothing. All right, this looks like it does a better job at explaining. Aura. Someone
on.
who is mysterious and cool is said to have aura. Bed rotting. This is a new one. Staying
Oh,
in bed
yeah,
all
yeah,
day.
yeah.
You may know it as lazing around. See also Herkle Durkle. What the
Oh, I'm
fuck?
gonna Herkle Durkle all day
What
today,
the
baby.
What is Herkle
I'm
Durkle?
Herkle-Durkling over here.
All right, Herkle Durkle.
I don't have to work today, so I'm just gonna Herkle Durkle.
Based on an archaic Scottish word, Herkle
Oh.
Durkle means to lounge in bed after it is time to get up.
Oh, I do that all the time.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a Herkle Durkler through and through.
Would touching grass be a Gen Z thing or an Alpha thing? Like, in terms of being a slang word.
Touch grass, loser.
Is it the
Because it's
alphas
not on
telling
this
off the Zoomers? Or
No, it just means get the fuck outside.
I understand that, but I'm trying to piece together who needs to go outside more. I feel like who's saying it to whom?
Hopefully nobody, but you know.
They're saying it to people who are complete shut-ins who don't go outside. Whatever. Anyways, Bop. Girl Who Sleeps Around, also a great song. Huh.
Oh.
Okay.
A bop means
Brain
a girl
rot.
who sleeps around.
Brain rot. A description of the overuse of stupid slang.
Oh, I thought it was a type of content. Brain rot content.
I mean, it's both. See also Skibbity. Bubba Truck.
But did Tom make this up?
No, I'm on lifehacker.com looking at a list of Gen Z and Gen Alpha slang.
But Tom.
Yeah, it's the Lifehacker Tom.
I don't care about Tom. Fine, you want to know about Tom?
You're using his information. I don't know.
I moved away from Tom.
Oh.
Well, Tom's not
I
going to
moved
be
away from
happy
Tom
about that.
a long time ago.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care who Tom is. Fine. Want me to go look at the lore of Tom?
The lore of Tom.
Fine.
Yeah, that'll be our final segment, the lore of Tom, before I gotta go.
All right, let me finish reading this list, and then we'll do the lore of Tom then. Bubba Truck, a lifted or otherwise modified pickup truck. Chad, an attractive man.
Oh yeah, Chad.
An alpha male.
Wasn't that like Chad based off the country of Chad?
No,
I have no idea.
Wasn't the original drawing of Chad? Oh, I gotta look this up now.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
This will be very worthwhile information for us.
Drawing of Chad. Original.
Chat. A reference to streamers addressing their chat windows aloud. Saying chat in real life is an ironic joke. Is it? Coomer. A man who masturbates too often. Corn. Corn is algo speak that means porn. Oh, okay.
What is happening?
It's so you don't get picked up by the algorithm.
It's one of the funny ways people use to censor no words in their YouTube videos to avoid demonetization. It's like how some people will say sewer slide instead of suicide.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Or commit toaster bath, you know.
Or commit game over. Or commit exit game.
Unalive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
See, you get it.
Yeah.
Co-worker core, a catch-all description for things that are unfunny or uninteresting in a way that appeals to older people. The fuck?
Coworker core?
Delulu, delusional. Doomer, a person who is overly negative and or cynical. Drip, a fashionable or stylish look. Edgar, a variation of the Caesar haircut worn especially among Hispanic males. Also refers to the kind of person who wears the haircut. What the fuck? Phantom tax, the theft of food between friends. Named
No.
for streamer Phantom, known for taxing his friends by taking bites of their meals or stealing fries.
I don't. Okay. That's not how I've seen it used, but sure. Yeah.
How have you seen it used? Because I've never seen it used at all.
You know what? That's a great question that I don't have an answer for. This was not that.
Fentfold, a description of the bent over posture of people nodding on heavy drugs.
Like
Gamer,
fentanyl.
yeah. Gamer dent, a temporary
Whoa.
indentation left on someone's hair or skin after wearing headphones for too long.
I have heard of that.
I've never heard of that.
It's not permanent. Everybody's like, "Oh, you're gonna have a permanent." No, it's
Alright,
because
guys.
the weaker outside of the skull versus the
Yeah,
stronger
the soft
inside.
spot of my skull.
Tell me,
Just
guys,
gets indented.
what do you think
comes
a
back.
geeker? What do you think a geeker is?
Is it a geek, but specifically for chemistry because they like
No.
beakers so much?
I was going to make a beaker joke, bastard.
It's someone who uses a lot of drugs.
What?
Oh yeah, he's geeking. Yeah, that makes sense.
Never heard of that.
Blaze, to overly praise someone, often insincerely or with
Not
the
like
hope of
420
getting
Blaze
something
it?
in return. Green FN, an interjection one might use when someone does something cool or impressive. What the? Often
Never heard
used
that.
I never heard of it either.
Wow, you guys haven't been
Gooning,
impressive.
extended masturbation without orgasm done for the purpose of entering an altered state of consciousness.
The edging, but with a different word. Yes.
Yeah. Gyat, once an interjection
Booty.
used when seeing someone sexy, like "Goddamn!" Gyat has come to mean attractive booty. Urkel Durkel, we already
I
went
know
over
my
that.
booties.
I've already
It's
forgot what
so-
Urkel Durkel means.
It's
Oh,
so
you sleep in past your alarm.
Oh, yeah.
It's so over. The situation is hopeless. The opposite of "we're so back." See also doomer. Jelking, the use of stretching or weights in an attempt to increase penis size. Jit,
Oh.
a kid
Jiminy's
used-
Christmas. There's a
Jit,
lot of words I don't know here.
Jit apparently is a kid used ironically
Yeah.
online.
I think I've heard that maybe. I don't know.
Jomo, a play on FOMO, fear of missing out. JOMO is an acronym that stands for joy of missing out.
Well, that's better than Chomo.
What the fuck? Learn Chinese, sports slang directed at failing.
What are we looking at? The back of a fortune cookie?
They are in danger of being sent to play in China, so they should learn Chinese. What the fuck? I'm not in the sports community, so I have no idea what that means. Looks maxing, minimizing one's physical attractiveness through personal grooming, working out, and dressing stylishly. Maxing, a suffix used mewing, mere sex, using a mirror to watch yourself have sex. Mog,
Oh.
be more attractive than someone usually.
It's not even a... What?
Mog, to be more attractive than someone, usually in an intentional or aggressive way. Example, I was raising up this girl, but he walked in and totally mogged me. It basically, does this basically mean, fuck, what's the word I'm looking for? Cuck? Is that?
No, I think
no.
it's like Mr. Steal Your Girl. Like he was
Oh.
trying to pick up a girl, and then this other guy was just like, "Hey, lady, ignore this loser."
Oh, okay.
Is that not what a cuck is?
No. It's not. Should we describe it on this very not PG podcast anymore?
I guess that's what the term cucking means as like a verb.
Yeah,
But
okay.
in terms of what a cuck is as a person, they're very different things.
Would you like to know, Riley?
A cuck is someone who likes watching someone else sleep with their significant other.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, I would have never known that.
That's a PG word.
We know. Yeah, you described it much nicer than I would have.
Neurospicy, a different way of saying neurodivergent. Op, short for opposition. Regarded. Regarded is algo speak for retarded. Riz. As a noun, riz means charisma. Serve. Wearing a particularly stylish outfit. See also 8. Serve cunt. To act in a powerfully and unapologetically feminine way.
I only know that from Game Grumps.
I never knew that was a thing.
Serving cunt.
Alright. Skibbity Sigma.
You guys know The Rock? What was it called? Oh shoot! Oh,
served cunt.
No. Coming Tonight.
Oh.
You know The Rock?
No.
You're gonna make him come tonight?
No, it's called Coming Tonight. Because it's named after Sir Cummington.
What are we talking about here?
A rock! It's a rock!
I thought we were talking about...
So if I go outside and pick up a rock, I could also be like, I picked up a coming tonight.
No.
What are you saying?
A specific one. A specific... Let me
I like this rock. I'm going to name it a coming tonight. I gotta go anyway. I should have left 4 minutes ago, but Cameron just kept listening.
Yeah, I stopped listening. I don't know. Yeah, I think we should wrap this up. We gotta pick a topic for next time.
I'm not done with the
Gavin's
list.
got to get going here. He's basically he's trying to get his Riz on and needs to get out.
Yes.
So what should our next topic be for next time?
I don't know.
You think Jack will be back? Should it be like Jack's Adventures?
Oh, Jack's Adventures. I like that.
And that'll be very
let's
awkward.
Put all the pressure on him needing to be there.
Yeah, don't worry.
If he's not, we get to berate him.
We get
talk about him the entire.
Yeah, we get to talk about like Jack's
embarrassing Jack stories if he's not there. Jack's trip if he is.
We've got plenty of stories.
Oh, perfect.
I love this. Great idea. We'll go with that for next time. So
yeah.
I'm hoping we have at least somebody here at the end after we've insulted all the countries and
all of our friends that aren't here.
All the friends that aren't here, and
we didn't
probably
Austin.
Every generation. Oh, sorry. Did you want to?
I got nothing in my mind, but someone.
He's a beanpole.
There we go.
Man, absolutely roasted him. Okay, well, that's all for this podcast. I hope you guys learned something new today, because I sure did.
Yeah. Wonder how much of what we taught him is going to stay in the video.
Oh my gosh.
I learned what a zoomer perm is. A curly on top, short on the sides haircut popular among young people.
I hated that haircut. It looked so stupid.
And with that, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.